The South Today Bulletin, proudly brought to you in association with MoleMap, the skin cancer detection specialists.
Tonight on the South Today, a prominent Dunedin orchestra is feeling a little flat as renewed funding leaves them hanging on by a string. Invercargill's police squad welcomes a new member, but he's a little fluffier than your average officer. And a Southland town showcases mixed media art at a community show while also marking a major milestone. Kia ora, good evening. I'm Hannah Wilkins. The sweet sounds of classical music may be becoming out of tune in Dunedin as the newest round of funding has a musical group hanging on by a string. The Dunedin Symphony Orchestra is disappointed with its latest grant, taking a slash in pay while costs continue to rise.
Some of Dunedin's top classical musicians tuning up as they work out ways to stay afloat. The Dunedin Symphony Orchestra was left disappointed last week after its funding request was undercut. They submitted a grant request for just over $100,000 from the City Service and Project Fund, but instead received around $88,000 from the Dunedin City Council.
We do understand that there are pressures on the DCC's funding, but on the other hand we do need to meet the rising costs that we experience.
The Dunedin Symphony Orchestra received the most funding out of any applicant, but was still left upset with this result. The group feel the DCC should shift their focus towards the cost of hiring out the town hall, which has increased by over 300% in the last decade.
We have the town hall, which is a very big venue, but there is nothing for smaller events, and certainly for a lot of the arts organisations in Dunedin, there is a need for that.
Their funding is set to go towards sustaining existing activities for the orchestra, despite wanting to add new ones. The orchestra is still hopeful, with the DCC planning on conducting a review of the grants process in the future. In Dunedin, the South Today.
Police announced earlier today that their search for missing Christchurch realtor Yanfei Bayo is now being treated as a homicide. They've already begun expanding their search as they look for Bayo's body, searching the Hallswell River in Lincoln on Wednesday. A mobile police base was set up at the end of Neils Road, taping it off to the public, with the National Dive Squad joining police to assist the navigation team. Bayo was last seen door-knocking for work in a suburban Wigram Street exactly 1 week ago. Her alleged kidnapper appeared in the Christchurch District Court on Monday and has been remanded in custody, set to appear again next month. Invercargill's police squad has a new member, but this recruit has 4 legs and a tail. Rico, the police dog, is joining the region's canine squad and is bringing more than just a cute face to the team.
Meet the newest member of Invercargill's police department. Rico is a 2-year-old German Shepherd and a recent graduate of the New Zealand Police Dog Training Centre in Wellington. He's now under the watchful eye of Senior Constable Tom Evans. He's been a dog handler for more than 6 years, with Rico his 3rd operational dog.
Probably every little kid's dream is to, work your own dog and follow behind the dog and catch baddies, and so that's what I just wanted to do. I just needed a change from working in an office, and the opportunity came up and I was lucky enough to get it. Evans has 20 years of experience in the police force, including as a detective and a member of the Armed Offenders Squad. He's had Rico from 8 weeks old and says the time spent raising him and training him has built a special relationship. You spend a lot more time with your dog than your own family because you do an 8-hour shift with your dog, then you come home and your dog's still with you, so you're looking after it and running it and exercising it, feeding it. He says the thing Rico loves most is tracking, whether it's finding a toy or searching for an offender in a trial scenario like this. And while Rico's definitely tough and serious when he needs to be, he's really a gentle German giant at heart. He's a big dog, and you look at him and you think he's quite intimidating, but to me, he's basically still got a puppy head, and so he'll do things like he'll run around with my girls and chase a ball and lie on his tummy, get his tummy rubbed.
Police dogs are often mobilised for dangerous situations, as well as performing a range of prevention work and community engagement. Rico's arrival in Southland brings the Invercargill Canine Squad to a team of 4. In Invercargill, the South Today.
An experienced Coromandel surf lifesaver put his swimming skills to the test in Dunedin yesterday in an effort to demonstrate beach safety.
Kane Crocker swam with all his might in this rip simulator, but after around 20 seconds he was totally flushed out. The Otago University's flume is used to simulate a strong rip, pumping at 1.5 metres a second on the left side of the pool, tapering out as it goes across to the other side. Crocker was exhausted trying to swim against the strong current, believing that fighting against rips is what kills people at the beach.
So that's what we can do here in the flume, is show people how futile it is to try to swim against a rip. Instead, you should relax, ride the rip, and then swim back to shore, or wait till you get rescued.
This demonstration was one of many events at the university as part of World Drowning Prevention Day, hoping to provide solutions to people who find themselves in these life or death situations. In Dunedin, the South Today.
A vibrant display of crafts and creations was showcased at an art exhibition in Gore recently as part of a celebration for a long-standing event. The Riversdale Arts Mixed Media marked its 50th birthday recently, also honouring a key member of the committee with a special achievement.
Unveiling this 9-figured sculpture, marking the opening of this year's Riversdale Arts Mixed Media. Around 1,000 people gathered at the town's community centre over the weekend, celebrating the art event's 50th anniversary and admiring some local artistic talents. Christine O'Connor was made a life member of the committee leading up to the event, honouring the hard work she had put into the organisation. She is thrilled to see the continuing growth of the art showcase, with the group effort put into the event from all around the community.
We've got such a cool exhibition going on because we've got 10 guest artists this year, not just one, so we've got 10 amazing one-off pieces from our guest artists.
Odell Mortius from Cromwell was among the guest artists featuring their art pieces during the showcase. Her steel sculpture, the Community Hapori, stands tall just outside the Riversdale Community Centre, symbolising the spirit of togetherness.
I wanted a very figurative piece that talked about longevity and hard work and community.
Organisers are happy with the overwhelming turnout for the arts exhibition this year, bringing the community together to celebrate local artwork. In Riversdale, the South Today.
Whai Yakane, still to come on the South Today. Japanese football fans are embracing a unique tradition to support their Women's World Cup team. And hearty breakfasts on the go for Christchurch school kids, all thanks to a community initiative.
Drive away your way with 3 incredible offers on the Honda CR-V Adventure Ready range. Choose from 2.9% finance with 0 deposit, third finance, or lease a new CR-V from just $136 per week. These offers are only available for a limited time, so be in quick. From Honda.
If you're at risk of developing melanoma skin cancer, you owe it to yourself to have a mole map. Mole map is coming to your area. Phone today to make an appointment. It could save your life.
Aero, used by Australia's top bowlers with their unique Z-scoop grip that redefines the game. Machined with robotics for unparalleled accuracy, Aero, same line, every time.
Here at Age Concern Otago, we offer a range of services to support Otago seniors to age well with dignity and independence. We provide social work support, visiting service, health promotion and social activities. Check out what we have on offer at ageconcernotago.com.
The sun may be lower in the sky, but that doesn't lower the risk from skin cancer. Melanoma doesn't care about the season and will continue growing regardless. Don't let shorter days shorten your days. Book a full body mole map now.
A poorly maintained heat pump can lose up to 35% of its output. The Mr. Heat Pump Cleaner team are experts. Their specially developed chemical wash is totally biodegradable. Call Mr. Heat Pump Cleaner and get the job done by the professionals.
Tēnā koe, welcome back. Japanese football fans are preparing to back their team for the Women's World Cup match in Dunedin today by getting their head in the game. The Otago University Japanese Students Association are embracing a unique tradition, showing their support in an artistic way.
These Japanese students are itching their support for the FIFA Women's World Cup, wrapping it around their heads. The Otago University Japanese Students Association are making traditional headbands called hachimaki, symbolising courage and determination for their home team. They're calling for football fans to join them in decorating these plain white cloths, hoping to spread some inspirational messages for the players.
So we usually write this red circle to represent like the Japanese flag, and we also write some like messages.
The student organisation started the initiative as a way to bring Japanese people in Dunedin together, giving them a rare opportunity to support their culture in the city.
Whenever you watch a sport game that like Japan joins, you would see everyone wearing that. So even for the first game for the FIFA Women's World Cup, I saw some people like wearing it.
The students will be handing out the headbands to Japanese fans before their game against Costa Rica on Wednesday, hoping it'll showcase a visual display of unity amongst their supporters. In Dunedin, the South Today.
There's something in the morning air in Christchurch as a community group cooks up a storm for local schoolchildren. The Aranui Community Trust is rallying support together for the youngsters, giving them a hearty breakfast on the go.
Feeding hungry tummies, these children grabbing a bite to eat thanks to Brekkie on the Go. It's a program run by the Aranui Community Trust, encouraging children to fill up their stomachs on their way to school.
We just wanted to relieve some of the pressure of maybe home life around cost and affordability of food, especially at the moment. And we always have a buzzed up thing. We've got music going loud.
However, the future of the early morning breakfast initiative is under pressure. Whanatia says Brekkie on the Go is only partially funded by the Trust, who are looking for sponsors to help secure the program's future. She says it's always difficult getting long-term funding to pay for the wide variety of programs they're keen to offer.
We're on the hunt, monthly we're hunting all day, every day for funding.
The Aranui Community Trust has been running a number of community-based programs and services for more than 20 years from their office on Hampshire Street.
We're here, we're open, we're available and we're credible and we have integrity and we're here for the community.
And she says the goal is to continue running programs that help bring the community together and connect people to the services they need.
Well, it's got to happen, It's got to happen for our people, and we advocate some of the issues, up to a high level around the needs that are required here.
The Brekkie on the Go program assists children from 12 different schools in their area, offering early morning snacks to the kids, first thing every Tuesday and Wednesday morning, helping them get their day off to a good start. In Aranui, the South Today.
And now recapping tonight's top stories on the South Today. The Dunedin Symphony Orchestra is feeling flat after the DCC slashed its funding by $15,000. Rico, the police dog, is ready to put his paws to work in Invercargill after finishing up his canine training. And the Riversdale Arts Mixed Media exhibition showcased a vibrant display of art over the weekend with help from the local community. And now we'll look at what's happening in tomorrow's ODT, and we welcome Associate Editor Mike Houlihan. Hello Mike.
Evening, Hannah.
What can we expect in the paper tomorrow?
We've got a dispute in wine country near Queenstown. The owners of one of the prominent vineyards in the Cribston Valley have apparently let it go to potentially to wreck and ruin, and some of the neighbouring vineyards are annoyed about the way that's falling down, and there may be a possibility that some of their crops may be affected too, so they're a bit disappointed with that one.
Okay.
We've got news of a climber who's about to embark on an intrepid expedition to the southern Antarctic, where they're going to try and climb an unscaled peak in the South Georgia Island.
Oh golly, okay.
We've got news of a new gig for rugby commentator Justin Marshall.
Oh yes.
We'll obviously have coverage of the Japan versus Costa Rica football match from the Dunedin Regional Stadium, we're calling it now.
Just for a couple of weeks.
Indeed. And the art section is tomorrow, which has a preview of a new exhibition opening at the Dunedin Public Art Gallery.
Stunning. Look forward to reading. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Time now for a look at the weather.
The South Today weather, proudly brought to you by MoleMap, the skin cancer detection specialists.
Looking at the situation, a bitterly cold and blustery Thursday lies ahead with very strong gales about the coast at warning level in places and widespread snow showers during the morning that will gradually clear later on. Heading to the top of the South Island, cloudy and fresh with southwesterlies in Nelson with a high of 13. Greymouth will be much the same but expect 12 degrees, while Christchurch matches that number but comes with late showers after a windy day. Travelling to South Canterbury and North Otago, strong southwesterlies through here with wintry showers and highs of 11 in Ashburton and Timaru, with the Wamaru feeling fresh too, up to just 7 with bitterly cold strong winds. Heading westwards to the Central Lakes, gusty southwest winds are inbound, bringing snow at times, which could spell trouble on alpine roads. By numbers, it'll be a 4-degree day in Queenstown, with 6 the best we can do in Wanaka and Alexandra. Heading further south, showers and snow clearing with strong southwesterlies and highs of 5 degrees tomorrow in Gore, Balclutha and the Catlins. And across to Invercargill, windy and wet tonight, dropping to 2 degrees. Tomorrow's a true winter's day with cold gale force southwest winds and sleety showers with a high of 5. Friday should be milder with 11, northwest winds and lovely sunshine at times. And finally, heading to Dunedin. Northerlies turn westerly tonight with a low of 6. Tomorrow's looking overcast with rain, sleety showers and snow flurries about the hilltops with strong southwesterlies at times with a high of 6. Then into Friday it will be cloudy but dry with northerlies, sunshine and 10 degrees before the weekend. And that's the news this Wednesday. For the latest news and videos from the southern region, head online to odt.co.nz. You can follow Channel 39 on YouTube to catch our news bulletins on demand, and we're also on Facebook. Just search for the South Today NZ to see our favourite stories from around the regions. We'll see you again tomorrow. Ka kite o pōpō.
Public interest journalism funded through New Zealand On Air.
The South Today Bulletin proudly brought to you in association with MoleMap, the skin cancer detection specialists.
Living Well Disability Resource Centre, a not-for-profit charitable organisation and your one-stop shop for information and resources to help you retain independence. We offer a wide range of assistive products from jar openers to mobility scooters and provide assessments for Total Mobility, the half-price taxi scheme. Come and see the friendly team. You'll find us on the corner of George and Bath Streets, ground floor of Burns House.
UPVC Windows and Doors is a local Dunedin company who manufacture, install and service everything they make. Sign up this month for a free glass upgrade. Call UPVC Windows and Doors today. Every day the team at Gillian supports grieving families at their time of need, from answering your questions to organising a farewell that reflects the wishes of your loved one. We can help. Call Gillian's today.
Drive away your way with 3 incredible offers on the Honda CR-V Adventure Ready range. Choose from 2.9% finance with 0 deposit, third finance, or lease a new CR-V from just $136 per week. These offers are only available for a limited time, so be in quick. From Honda.
If you're at risk of developing melanoma skin cancer, you owe it to yourself to have a mole map. Mole map is coming to your area. Phone today to make an appointment. It could save your life.